How are you? Sorry. How's your last night? Did you sleep well?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good stuff. Welcome to Autobox headquarters. I'm Horii, who is in charge of overseas business planning management department. Long name. Overseas business planning management department. Japanese name is 海外事業管理部。海外事業企画管理部。はい。Country's name. Overseas business planning management department. And all the overseas operations I'm in charge. It's a pleasure to invite all of you from our overseas subsidiaries to launch this department. To launch this first Autobox Ladies Workshop. Through yesterday's tour, I believe all of you have a better understanding of each other and had a good interaction session. Also, by visiting the stores, checking out on all kinds of products, and observing the customers, you might have new ideas and discoveries, which I hope that these experiences will be helpful and useful for your discussion on the next 2 days of your workshop. Now, I am planning a new middle-term project. One of the most important factors is to create a best store that will be loved by the local customers. In order to achieve this, what kind of service shall we provide to our customers? Through this workshop, I hope to hear your fresh and innovative ideas from a woman's point of view. If you will come up with a new and challenging proposal that we have never thought of it before, I would like to realize it. Until today, our business has expanded by providing tire and oil change services, as well as automotive-related product sales, which mainly targeting at male customers. To further expand our overseas business, I think it's important to attract more female and family customers to visit our stores, and to create a best store that will be loved by the local customers. Usually, male salespersons are mainly in the store. To improve the car sales, one of the Japanese automotive company took action by having female advisories in the store as well. But the reason of this action is simple. In Japan, men used to drive the car. However, the trend has changed. More and more women drive today. Also in Japan, our wife's opinion is important when we are making a final decision to purchase a car. So it would be better to have more female advisory in order to have better understandings of the woman's needs. car is not only a tool for man. It's also related to his wife and family. Therefore, female advisories are required, which the automotive industry did not realize it until today. It's important to have different point of view and new idea like this. We hope to have this kind of action as well. All of you are not only participants for this workshop, but also important members who will contribute to our company's success in the future. Meanwhile, I would like to briefly introduce Tara-san. Tara-san from Motec. We have invited her to participate in this workshop as guest. Autobac 7 and Motec have a business partnership since this January. Motec provides standardized quality parts and services to the after-warranty market in Philippines. Therefore, I think our opinion will be helpful to this workshop from the business point of view. Tara-san, thank you for your participation. Okay, ladies, thank you very much and enjoy this workshop. Thank you very much.
Next, we have the welcome speech from Agnes to start this workshop. The opening speech.
Yeah. So as you know, we will have to work on final expectation regarding auto centers. So by doing so, and as you know, business is difficult in auto center, and it's difficult for France, it's difficult also in Japan. But I am sure that by exploring the way to better attract female customers, we will be able to better attract male too. So it's it will be it's a further work to better serve customers as a whole. So this workshop is important because if we succeed in attracting female customers, we will be much better than competitors, and we will be much better in also attracting men, which is the main part of our customer today. I hope also that you will enjoy this workshop. You will come with your creativity, new ideas, experience. Perhaps you are adding your own countries regarding that project. We have started in France at the end of the last civil year. We started something to study women and their expectations. So I hope it will be fruitful, and I am sure it will be also fruitful for Autobac as a whole. So let me introduce myself. Again, I would say. So my name is Agnes. So as I told you yesterday, I have been working in the beginning of my career. I have been working for 10 years within Pricewaterhouse. Then after, I have spent 16 years in a Danish company or French subsidiary of the Danish group. So named Bang & Olufsen, I don't know if you know it. So it was a high-end, almost luxury audio and video products. I joined Autobac France in June 2011. So I have spent 4 years and a half as a CFO, and then I have been appointed CEO as from December 1st. I am married, so I have a son and a daughter-in-law. My interest, well, when I have some time, because at the moment, you see, I'm very busy, but I try to practice fitness on Saturday morning, so I was interested, but I have many interests. I like arts, philosophy, nature, so it is for me. So I was willing to introduce LC too, but
It's all
at the same time, to introduce you. Because MC is my partner also in France, so I was thinking we would talk. Okay.
the ABF.
So Marie-Charlotte, you can perhaps start. Marie-Charlotte, well, my guest partner, I would say, she's working at the business control department. She's head of business control. She has been working in business control in the past. In the different company, I am sure you know Carrefour, the big French company. So she has been working there during 1 year. For the rest, she has been working in electronic retail. It's Surproof was a well-known company in France, but not so well-known worldwide. She has been also working in a press group during 2 years. Then after 4 years as a business controller at Fnac. Fnac is perhaps you know Fnac, no, not really. So selling books, also electronics. So she's head of business control in France. So we have 4 employees working in business control. So current hobbies, as you can read it. So it's cooking, I know, it's a good cook. and do it yourself leisure. So let me we'll start with the presentation of the French market. Just to put a global picture, because it's important to present each market, because we are not in the same position on each market and in each country. So how to attract female customers. So I want just to introduce what is Autobac's position in France. So first, global picture. We are working in the auto center industry, and there are many players working on that market. So as you can see, here is the repairers dealers. So just to make it very short, here you can see that all retailers linked to car manufacturer are representing almost half of, well, a bit less than half of the total of 38 or 39,000 players on this universe. And auto center is a minor part of it. Here you have independent garage, okay. Tire dealer, body repairer. So here is all the worker working in France. As you can see, independent garage are declining. So, but auto center is quite stable. I would say stable. So 1,113 players on auto center market in France, amongst 39,000 players in repair universe, okay, around the automotive aftermarket. So this is the global also picture of the players, okay? And as you can see, all the players around car manufacturer has been declining in headcounts over the year, while auto center remain at the same level, meaning regarding headcounts, number of employees in average in each point of service. So the rest is, oh, sorry. So the rest, you see, it's a small player with stable headcounts over the year. So our market share in auto center, market share of auto center even if it's a minor part of the players, 1,000 amongst 39,000, the market share is very high. Okay? So as you can see, it's 20%. Then we have independent garage, small garage. And then we have supermarket. But supermarket are just selling product, not really repairing. We have some actor players also repairing, depending on supermarket in France. I will show you later. So here you can see the structure of the market. It's important for just to have this overall picture. So regarding France, we are a mature market. And in France, if you take some, I ask you to give some data, because global data. So in France, as you can see, average number of cars per household is above 1. So we have almost 31 million cars, passenger cars in France. Mileage is low. It's relatively low per year, 13,000 kilometers. And as this mileage is low, people are keeping the car longer. Okay? So average age of the car is almost 9 years. So of course the total automotive aftermarket is huge, 38 billion. Average maintenance cost a year is below 700 euro per year. So it's, I would say, around 500, 600, but it's below 700 for big figures. So, and as I told you before, even if auto centers are a minor part of players, so they have a big part of the global market share. Okay? So it's 13, while they are just representing 3% of point of sales. Autobacs France. So you remember, so I hope you know the map of France, but just to figure out where we are. Okay. So we are located in what we call Île-de-France area, which is the richest in France, representing 31% of GDP and 90% of the population. It's 10 million inhabitants. So, in our store, this is Île-de-France, Île-de-France district, and we have our store, as you can see, is there, and we are looking at our new location there near Paris there, and perhaps in this area. Okay? Yeah. So, but we are located in Île-de-France. Autobacs France now. So the French subsidiary was established in fiscal year 2000, first with a joint venture with Renault, the big car manufacturer. So, but it didn't last a long time, you see, because Renault left. Then Autobacs take over 100% of the shares of the company. So 2 stores were opened in year 2000 at Herblay and at Saint-Geneviève-des-Bois, and this later store was closed afterwards. So then after a big stake, because Autobacs 7 purchased, or Autobacs France, purchased 6 stores of a former auto center named Eldorado. So we purchased 6 stores, which were representing a big investment, 44 million euro, and almost the same level of sales for the 6 stores. Then after we start some franchising activity, we were willing to do that also in France. So we opened 4 franchisees in 2007 and 2008. In fact, we have opened a 5th one that we closed it. And it didn't last a long time, but we opened a 5th one. So I give you the rough figures. So we have opened this with franchisees, but as we opened it just before the worldwide crisis, so they were suffering and it was difficult for them to take off. So that's why also we have to take over that store in 2009 and 2010. So we took over 3 stores out of the 4 franchises. So just to reach, we have 9 own stores now, and 2 left franchise Z. Because we give one store purchase from Endogoto, we give the one franchisee left. So he's running 1 store. So we have 9 own stores, and 2 stores are under a franchising contract. And out of the 2, 1 is under a rental contract too. It's our store, but we rent it to the franchisees. It's a special thing. So we have 370 employees. Our FC with the 2 stores have 80. Traffic in our store is representing 1,245,000 a year in the 9 stores we have. While in FC it's representing 270,000 a year. Just to give also global figures. So Fidelity customer share in store traffic in average is 30%. Depending on the store, is ranging from 12 to 52. So we have a store very good at building loyalty with customer and creating a Fidelity card. But it's really variable from store to store. We want to increase that. And loyal customer database, so for active customer, active loyal customer, it's representing 422,000 loyal customer in database. And the women shares among these loyal customers is 90. Okay, when you see loyalty cards linked to a woman, because sometimes the husband is the one to bring the car, his wife cars to the center. We have 90. So this is just some information regarding what I discussed previously. So here is Fidelity customers. So it's a share of Fidelity customers amongst total traffic in the store. So as you can see, it's variable. So we have Hervé, which is number 1, and we have some other stores which are below, quite below, like Logne, or you see, we have different position, and due to the fact that stores are not working in the same way to create loyalty, to build loyalty with a customer, and to give loyalty card and so, because you have to be active regarding it. So, and here, it's just the share of women within our total Fidelity customers, okay? So, this is a split per year. So, as you can see, we have been very active in 2011 because you see we started well in 2006, and so this is a number of Fidelity cards we created and the part of women out of the total Fidelity card we have created. Just for your information. So market information also, competitors. Competitors, we have 2 main competitors. One is Noroto, formed in 1970. So it's a big company, and also with outlet in Europe, in South America. So it's a big company. So it's our main competitor. So you have some figures here. So 1 billion, number of outlets in France. So 369. So average sales floor 220. So and out of 1,100 total square meter, because we have people. So there, second one. So it's a big one. Lotto Leclerc is depending from a supermarket. It's also a competitor. Speedy is just a pit, not a sales floor is nothing. It's non-significant. Status of women as a customer in France. Of course, it's a customer. because almost 70% of women are working and earning money, so they are customers. Women are driving more than 70% of decision for the household. Okay, almost 50% of course of drivers are women. So car is also a symbol of independence. Okay, for them. And 30% of women are single too. They have to manage by themselves everything, including car maintenance. So women expectation, we have conducted a survey in September 2015 to find what are you expecting. Okay, so the criteria of the choice of the auto center for any kind of customer, not women but men. This is proximity, reliability of the service, habit. Habit, you see, it's strong driver. So this is, okay. For women, what they value most. Women, what are the main expectations for women? Aesthetic aspect, cleanness, brightness. Things like that is very important for women. Comfort and safety, security. Welcome, listening, and attention. Auto center is an unknown world for them. So they want that we pay attention to her, that we explain. So intelligible advice and practical information is key. Women are working with practical aspect on the daily life. So out of the survey, we see that women are afraid of entering an auto center. So they feel dependent, they don't know, so they are anxious to enter an auto center. So we have to make car life easier for them too. It was the purpose of Autobacs also. So we have to help them. So what we want to be is the place where women can change tires, change oil, whatever, and do that by themselves without being anxious. So we want to make life easier, even in car maintenance for them. So, sorry. So we will explain. So we have to explain. We will be loyal to them. So not because they don't know car maintenance, we will not sell unnecessary product and service. And we will have to adapt our store offering also to women, with special expectation of women. So let's start. So sorry for the time.